on that side for Today We're a Man.
Yeah, guys, if you could just identify yourself, your characters and their names at the start points.
Yeah.
I'll take them through it.
And if you spell it.
I'll take them through it, yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Matt, do you want to start by just saying your name and spelling it for me, both first and last name?
Matt Hunt, MATTHUNT.
Yep, and what character are you playing, and if you could spell that so we can get the...
Playing Robbie Hart, ROBBIEHART.
Great, and Heather?
Heather Morecambe, HEATHERMORCOM. And I'm playing Julia Sullivan, which JULIASULLIAN. VIVAN.
Nice.
So Matt, tell me a little bit about the character that you're playing in the show.
Robbie Hart is the lead singer of the band Simply Wed, who plays wedding gigs. And he's lovelorn. He gets stood up by his fiancée at the altar, and it's a series of depressions. And he meets Julia, the waitress, and become friends. And eventually they get together after Glenn and her fall apart, I guess. Yeah.
Heather, your interpretation of the...
Well, Julia's a waitress, and she meets Robbie through working at weddings, and she's engaged to Glenn, and then she starts falling for Robbie, and things go badly with Glenn.
Robbie steps in to pick up the pieces. Yeah. Smooth.
So Matt, what are some of the challenges of playing Robbie Hart in the show?
I guess the American accent, keeping that up for a while, and the stage is quite large actually, so a lot of running around and singing and dancing with guitars and whatnot, but a lot of fun actually. It's going to be quite good.
Heather, the challenges of playing Julia Sullivan?
Not laughing at me.
Yeah, well, that's pretty hard to not do. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know.
Quick changes. There's some quick changes.
Yeah, the quick changes, the
costume
costume changes. Yeah.
And I believe The Wedding Singer is based on a movie?
Yes, the Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie, The Wedding Singer,
Yeah.
made in the 90s, I think it was. Yeah. It's the same story.
You have to live up to the performance from Adam Sandler?
I think I do. I think I have to be one better, actually.
All right.
Yeah. It's a challenge, but I think we'll get
Heather,
there.
what's it like following Drew Barrymore's footsteps?
It's hard. I think they sort of became different characters, though, from the movie to the musical. So.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the show, the music. It's set in the 1980s, so...
It is, yeah. There's from rock ballads to poppy, corny stuff. I think sort of caters for all genres, I guess, and tastes, if you will.
And what can audiences expect to see when they come and see this show?
An excellent show.
An excellent show. Lots of energy, a lot of laughter, fun, flair.
Yeah,
Flair. Yeah, yeah, flair. Colour. Yeah, funny, a lot of energy.
Very good. Is that okay? Okay, Matt, can you just start by saying your name and then spelling it letter by letter so we can get it right for the subtitling?
I'm Matthew Davis, MATHEW
And what character are you playing in the show?
I'm playing George.
Good. Rod?
I'm Rod Jones, RODJONES, and I'm playing Sammy.
So, Matt, tell me a little bit about the show.
Oh, well, it's based on the movie, the Adam Sandler hit movie, adapted for the stage. It's got a lot of high energy, really, really good music, a lot of crazy 80s hair and makeup, as you can probably tell. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's going to be a great show.
So your character George, who's he based on?
He's based on Boy George, and so a lot of my makeup, a lot of my hair has been taken from the style that he used to wear all the time. It's very interesting.
And I believe the role of George isn't as big in the movie?
No, the role of George isn't actually as big as the musical one. Yeah, in the musical he's got a lot more to do. In the show you only see him a couple of times. He does a little bit of makeup here and there, and he sings a song. But in the musical he's actually one of the bigger characters.
So tell me a bit about the challenges of playing George in this show.
He sings in falsetto a lot, which was a challenge for me because I've never really developed my falsetto as a singer. So that was one thing I had to overcome. And he wears high heels. Not high heels, but like boots with heels, and so learning how to walk around and move in those was a bit interesting, and the frills as well. That takes a lot to get used to.
And I believe you've had to learn some new instruments for this show.
Yeah, I pick up a trumpet at one stage and do a trumpet solo, and I picked up the accordion as well, and got a crash course in how to play the accordion. So it's been a lot of fun.
Rod, tell me a little bit about your character.
Sammy, in the if you know the movie, he was the chauffeur, the limo driver, but he's been adapted in this show to be, he's basically Robbie's best mate, and he's in the band. He plays the bass along with George and Robbie. Yeah, and I think he's Italian descent, and I'm sort of nothing like that. Hence the get up.
So what are some of the challenges of playing Sammy?
I've had to develop an American accent, and that's sort of not something that comes natural to me. I mean, I can do a southern one at a pretty good pinch, but to develop that New York type, Boston accent is really not something that I found easy, and yeah, so I have to work on that continuously.
And you're a bit of a sleaze in the show. How hard is that to play?
Comes natural, mate. No, it's funny because you got to keep thinking sleaze, go sleaze, be the sleaze, because he has some moments where he's actually pretty heartfelt, and he tries to be a bit of human, and you got to keep thinking, dumb it down, be sleazy, dumb it down, be sleazy.
And I believe some of the music in the show is sort of based on a certain era of time. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's based on the 80s, which was pretty high energy, and just moving a bit out of John Travolta's era, which is something I found pretty. And if you have a look at our costumes, John would probably love them. So I think it's fantastic music. It's really good upbeat. It's good words. It's got a message behind it.
And what can audiences expect to see when they come and see The Wedding Singer?
They can expect a really, really fun time. They're going to be entertained. It is a love story, so there are some sappy moments, a couple of kisses here and there. But other than that, just a lot of energy, a lot of fun. They'll walk away with a big smile on their face.
Rod?
Yeah, exactly. Just come, look, prepare to be entertained.
Is that your real hair?
Yes, this is my real
It's
hair.
your real hair.
Mine too.
Stylised it up into a bobby. Put some fabric through it.
Yeah, I have a few hair changes, so expect to see him a little more even sleazy than this.
And you're going to feature in a particular costume later on in the show. What's that?
I am. I should. Well, basically, it pays homage to a great singer who's just passed away recently, Michael Jackson. So look forward to seeing him on stage and strutting his stuff.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Couples all over Jersey hired me to ensure their weddings, all because of a tune I wrote. That tune goes like this: oh, when it's your wedding day and my music starts to play, I can guarantee that love will find you. Yeah, when it's your wedding day, all the problems melt away. Ready? am.